Strange sightings in the sky, lights that appear out of nowhere, then leave just as quickly as they came. Tonight, we have uncovered these so-called strange sightings actually happening right here in southern New England, and we have the video to prove it. Tonight, ABC 6 reporter Paul Mueller is live to answer the question, are we alone? Paul.
Well, with hundreds of billions of galaxies out there, Allison, there's a real good chance, many would argue, that we are definitely not alone.
Is there really life on other planets?
United Airlines employees who swear it was something otherworldly in the skies above Chicago's O'Hare Airport.
Tonight we have never-before-seen videotape of UFOs over Colorado.
They have made headlines before in other places, but now they've come to southern New England.
It is said that UFOs do not exist. How can they not exist? Here is footage from October 23rd, 2007, from Providence, Rhode Island.
Whether it be during the day,
A lot of craft were appearing from behind. They were coming over the edge of the hill. They were hovering right above those antennas, and then you seen them to the right of those antennas.
or throughout the night.
Look, it stopped pulsating. You see that? It actually moved from in front of where it was at. That's more than a mile across the sky per inch on the camera.
This man, who remains so elusive we couldn't even find him, says he's seen UFOs firsthand, right from his own Providence home.
I happen to be a lightning rod, by the way. I've seen UFOs all my life, so it's nothing new.
Even seeing more than one UFO at a time.
That just popped up out of nowhere, that one. Yeah, because there was nothing over there.
Look, that's going right to it.
Knowing full well the skeptics are ready to pounce.
I know everybody's going to tell me this is an airplane.
Many of us have seen them before, though not firsthand. Some from snapshots, others in grainy video. Still more from cameras just happening to catch the images. But are they real or just fiction? To try and get to the bottom of this, I went one-on-one via Skype with Yvonne Smith, a woman with 2 decades of researching UFOs and helping people who believe they've been abducted by aliens. Are we alone?
We are definitely not alone. This is very real.
Skeptics would say it's just a hoax, to which you say
That's their blanket answer for everything. This is not just someone saying, you know, I saw some strange lights in the sky. These objects are physical, and they are tracked on radar. It's usually very low-flying object, very bright light many times, and absolutely no noise.
Do you believe UFO sightings will become more commonplace, and if so, should we be scared?
UFO sightings have been commonplace. If they do ever, quote-unquote, land on the White House lawn, is not, first of all, shoot at them, but try to understand them and why they're here.
Understanding UFOs and who or what is in them. Who knows? Maybe we'll begin to see more and more of them as we venture on into the future.
I think there's different types of crafts. How can they not exist?
So it all comes down to believing. Do they exist or don't they? Perhaps we might find out ourselves sometime soon. We're live with the satellites tonight. I'm Paul Mueller, ABC 6 News.
Some people have seen them before, unidentified flying objects. And tonight, for the first time, we hear from the UFO man of Providence. He definitely believes and says his hours of video proves we are not alone. ABC 6 reporter Paul Mueller live tonight with this exclusive story. Paul.
John, we first brought you his story, then we brought you the video. Tonight, he steps forward. He breaks his silence. He is the guy we call the UFO man of Providence.
That just popped up out of nowhere, that one. Yeah, because there was nothing over there.
Look, that's going right to it.
Vaughn Parker of Providence, the man whose YouTube videos have generated more than 100,000 hits. Video of what appears to be UFOs over the skies of southern New England. He says what you're seeing now is nothing new to him.
I've been seeing them since I was 9. It wasn't like I looked for them, you know what I mean? I've been seeing them all my life.
It's a ritual of sorts. Every time he knows when it's time to pull the camera out.
When they're coming, I can usually know about 20 minutes before. The lump in my leg swells up, and the thing in my wrist gets soft where it's almost disappeared.
Parker's got a crate of videos at home, tapes from over the years, video that has aired nationally on the Discovery and History channels.
Look, it stopped pulsating. You see that shit? Yeah.
Including plenty of possible UFO sightings captured on tape.
Now, all it takes is heat and moisture to create life, and it grows from there, so you never know what it could be.
Do you believe?
There's a lot of space out there, so I'm assuming with all the area that's out there that we're probably not the only thing, and there's so many different life forms here, it's like impossible not to be something somewhere else.
So are we alone?
No.
Who else is there?
I guess you would call whoever might be there an alien because they're not a human, but then I shot things that are glowing orbs that make no sense at all, that you can almost see through.
So then how do you explain things?
It's a big galaxy.
It's that simple.
Like I said, it's too much area in space that there's not anything else.
A few weeks back, Dr. Stephen Hawking, the renowned astrophysicist, the man considered by some to be the smartest man in the world, made some startling claims. He doesn't think it would be like the movie Alien 2, but any alien that makes it to Earth, he says, might be unfriendly.
The outcome would be much as when Christopher Columbus first landed in America, which didn't turn out very well for the Native Americans.
Hawking believes aliens in huge spaceships might be searching for planets to colonize, but Parker disagrees. So then what you're saying is it would have happened already?
If I feel that if there was a threat, then we would already probably had a problem with that threat. Like I said, all I know is what I shot. It was real, something in the sky that's not normally in the sky.
So then what do you say to the people who say, this guy's crazy, he's nuts?
I don't try to push anything on anybody or tell them this is what it is. I usually play the footage. If I see something, I'm going to shoot it. I mean, that's just something I do.
So whether you believe or not, the hours and hours of video speak for themselves. It's up for you to decide. We're live in Providence tonight. I'm Paul Mueller, ABC 6 News.
Well, it's October 29th, 9:48 p.m. I just came out the window. I know everybody's going to tell me this is an airplane, so I'm going to assume it's an airplane, but I want you to tell me what kind. That's all I'm asking. Holla at your boy. What the hell? Oh yeah, before I put this up, I'm pretty sure that there's government crafts that are doing things like this, seeing as some of them have lights so that they don't get hit by airplanes or helicopters or other aerial things. But I've also seen some things that just twinkle and glow, almost like a diamond with a red and greenish twinkle in it. So
I think there's different types of crafts. I think this one happens to probably be government, though. I didn't see the regular flashing light like on a regular airplane. It was flying with the certain lights on, then another one turned on as it cut off to the other direction and went over behind the trees. Check me out.
super weapon.
You know, I remember my gear being a lot cleaner than this. You hear that voice in your head? Permission to speak freely. You'd rather not piss me off. You want me to talk?
Civilized age.
Bye.